With the 132nd pick in the fourth round of the 2023 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers have selected outside linebacker edge rusher Nick Herbig of Wisconsin. So, the Steelers selecting Nick Herbig, they once again go with family ties on the Steelers and connect another player who is already on the team. The Steelers signed offensive guard Nate Herbig in the offseason, Nasty Nate, to play offensive guard or even be a backup for the Steelers offensive line. And now they select his brother in this year's draft, Nick Herbig. The Steelers love those family connections, drafting Joey Porter Jr. to connect Joey Porter Sr. with the Steelers, obviously Connor Hayward, Cameron Hayward, and Derek Watt and TJ Watt. And now Nick Herbig is a Steeler. But not only family ties, Nick Herbig has put up so much production at the college level, it's actually insane that he dropped all the way to the fourth round. The main reason why he dropped was because teams are worried about his size at the next level. He stands at 6'2" and weighs 227 pounds. But the production speaks for itself. In 2021, he put up 9 sacks, and just this past season, he put up 11 sacks. So if teams are worried about his size, why did he lead the whole college in sacks this season? He's put up so much production at the next level, it's insane, and the Steelers needed an edge rusher. Right now, behind TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, they basically have nobody. The plan was maybe to sign Bud Dupree in free agency, but obviously he signed with Atlanta Falcons on a one-year deal because the Steelers couldn't sign him. So the Steelers needed an edge rusher, and getting a guy in Nick Herbig falling all the way to the Steelers' fourth-round pick 132, is high-value pick. And that seems to be the theme of the draft. Having players fall to them who should have been selected higher, like Joey Porter Sr., Keanu Benton, Darnell Washington, and now Nick Herbig. So, with the Steelers, they wouldn't even have had the fourth round pick in 132 if they didn't trade back their third round pick when they selected Darnell Washington. They traded back pick 80 for pick 93 and a fourth round pick, so Omar Khan already has been fleecing teams. And now, since the Steelers basically traded their first round pick up and gave up their fourth round pick, it's basically like they haven't even made a trade, and they got all the guys they wanted. The Steelers have selected every single player it seems like they wanted in this year's draft. Everyone who the Steelers have been linked to, they've gotten. And also, in my mock draft, my final mock draft, I said the Steelers were going to select Nick Herbig in the fourth round. But many people in the comments were saying that he's not going to fall to the Steelers. He's going to be long gone because of the production he put up in college. But I said teams are going to be worried about his size. And that's exactly what happened. The teams were worried about his size, but the Steelers aren't worried. The Steelers aren't worried to take a risk on a player. You've seen that when they selected Darnell Washington yesterday. Because of his knee issue and his injury concerns, the Steelers weren't afraid to select him. And obviously now, the Steelers weren't afraid to select Nick Herbig because of his size. And with Nick Herbig, many people are saying that he might move to inside linebacker because of the size and because that might be a better role for him. But I personally believe him staying at outside linebacker, if he's put up so much production in college, why would he switch him to be an off-ball linebacker? You want him to be successful, and that's the position you need for the Steelers. The Steelers have 3 inside linebackers right now, but they don't really have outside linebackers and edge rushers. So keeping a guy at his natural position that he's used to playing, who's had big production at the next level, that could be a big thing for the Steelers. Also, with the Steelers selecting Nick Herbig, he's out of Wisconsin, and that means that now they have TJ Watt out of Wisconsin, and even in this year's draft, they selected Keanu Benton of the Wisconsin. So obviously, the Steelers like their rushers and defensive linemen from that school. And also, based off the production that I said that he had in college, one of the other guys that the Steelers have on their team, in Alex Highsmith, he had major production in his last year at college, put up around 14 sacks, but he fell all the way down to the Steelers in the middle of the rounds. And now another guy in Nick Herbig, who's put up big production in college, has fell to them again in the middle of the rounds. So can it be another great pick for the Steelers? Hopefully. And now he joins TJ Watt, a guy from Wisconsin, on the edge of the Steelers' defensive line. So the theme of the draft is select players that fall to them, and that's exactly what they're doing. And Omar Khan, Andy Weidl, Mike Tomlin, Art Rooney, everyone in that draft room is doing an excellent job, and all the experts, when they're talking about the Steelers draft, they're surprised on everyone that's falling to them and how good the draft really is. Everyone's so shocked with the Eagles draft, and the Texans draft, but the Steelers are right up there with one of the best drafts in this year's 2023 NFL draft. So, with that being said, let me know down in the comments below. How do you feel about the selection of Nick Herbig and reconnecting another brother on the team with Nate Herbig? Do you like the selection at pick 132 in the 4th round, or do you not like it? Would you have wanted a different player? And who do you believe the Steelers are going to pick in their 7th round picks? Let me know down in the comments below. All in all, I believe this is a great pick for the Steelers and a great value pick at round 4. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you like Steelers content, analysis, reports. Like the video, turn on post notifications down below for this channel as well so you get notified whenever I post the next Steelers video. The draft is almost done, but every pick the Steelers had so far, I covered it, and all the remaining picks, whether they trade up, trade back, just know I'm on it. And even past the draft, I'm recovering it all. So stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.